Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now Hield. Following the three-point attempt by Dillon Brooks. To the paint, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. He told me that Sengun won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added in scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
See this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. Butler on the wing. Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
You get the feeling Butler was ready to let that one fly before the ball got to him.
He's deep here. Pass to Green. Van Vliet with it. The three. The rebound by Hield.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry on the wing. Good with the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Van Vliet with a screen on Butler. Back to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Warriors with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Trailing by 2, and Sengun throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Now Sengun, after the missed three from Buddy Hield. Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Sengun with a screen on Hield. Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And here is Van Vliet following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Curry passes to Hield. They set the pick. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hield's got 5 points so far.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Green drives in. Brooks with no one around. Offline with his three. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Butler against Green. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Here's Green. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Pass to Looney. To the inside. And stolen by Şengün. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Cam Whitmore. He's checked in for Houston.
Number 7, Cam Whitmore.
Warriors leading by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Hield kicks the Butler. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
That free throw good from Thompson. Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Here's Curry. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Thompson with the bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
VanVleet outside. Inside. Thompson inside. Covered by Hield. The shot by Thompson, no good. Green dishes to Butler. Three-pointer, Hield. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Hield against VanVleet. Pass to Brooks. And here is Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Brooks. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes for Golden State. Kumingas come in for Green. Payton comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. And a switch here also for Houston. Eason's checked in. Now here's Curry. No scoring in this one. Over Thompson. Curry shot.
Through my heritage. Broken bummy, man, sometimes it was embarrassing. But held my honor, these walking around him meritless. That's why you only believe half of what these tell you. I knew my drive had to be stronger than my fear of failure. I knew my time was coming, getting banks, I'm like Azalea. I'm dressed in green to make the league, and I ain't talking Zelda. And as you grow, your hunger grows with it. And the gimmick, I just put my soul in it. And I can never trust these that's stuck in their ways. The rap game of flick, y'all never knew these actors portray. But hey, 1 chance just to make it at the city, huh? 2 hands